What's good, y'all? Yeah, I know, girl, because I ain't got long with y'all. I got to make some money moves at 1 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. So that's why I had to get up here early. I had to catch y'all because I already know. What's today? Wednesday? Oh, y'all hoes up. Y'all ain't sleep. And I just got this tea that came across my desk last night. And I said, girl, for all of my Potomac fans, I know y'all gonna want to hear the tea, girl. Now, my baby daddy touched on it a little bit because that's where the tea came from. They sent me his thing. But forget all of that. You understand me? Because I wanted to give it to all of my peoples, my tea subs. I know it's not going to be a whole bunch of people coming in right now because it just hit 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time today. So for those of you guys that do not know, Monique Samuels has been on The Real Housewives of Potomac since season 2. Okay. Y'all know from the time she got there, there's always been a little light from the two bum birds of the group, Gizelle and Robin. Okay. Now, it's one thing to give a bitch a little light. You know, it's one thing to give reads, it's one thing to give shades, but it's just a whole nother thing to make up a complete lie. To discredit somebody, make somebody look the way you feel as though that they should be simply because you don't see it for them for whatever reason. Or shout out to Belgium, hey Fancy, or just be just and you know, it's sad because now reality TV just isn't fun. It's not fun when you have to deal with birds like Gizelle, Robin, and Candace. It's not fun. It's not fun. And all of them are women. Most importantly, all of them are mothers. So at some point, you have to look at these people like, well, what's tea? What's going on? What's the, like, do y'all want to be counted in so bad that y'all would do something so despicable, so harmful, so just, like, I can't wrap my mind around it because it's not like these women, other than Robin, really needs to show that damn bad to the point where they're doing something this damn bad. Now, I tried to put it up on StreamYard. Hey, Prophet Made, I tried to put it so I could screen share it, but for whatever reason, my computer will not log me into my Instagram. So I have to go about this in the most ghetto-fied way. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm going to play the points of why this is such a heartbreaking type of situation because, you know, I don't care how much I don't like somebody. I'm not going to drag somebody's kids, husband, family. They ain't do shit to me. So my issue was going to be with you and only you. I'm not going to drag in children, babies, husbands, whatever. I ain't never been that type of girl. I don't get down like that. So I'm about to let y'all see what I'm talking about. Okay? Here you go.
On to Sharice, to the slaughterhouse. We're there. You know how you sometimes have those friends where the signs are there, but you just kind of ignore them because you've known them for so long and you want to see them how you want to see them. Well, one thing that my husband has been telling me is from his own experience when he first made it to the NFL, you lose a lot of friends when you start to elevate or if you start to do something that's new or different. And that started happening to me. And it definitely was just like, it was very hurtful. I just decided to just like cut the friend off. And at that moment, things really started getting out of hand. This former friend started reaching out to production, spreading lies and basically saying, I'm going to just read to you some of the stuff that she wrote on her pages. So just so y'all can see, all of these papers y'all see over here, all of that, those are statements from people that she reached out to, from production to cast to my own friends and family. Like, that's how crazy she is. So she reached out to these people trying to get them to believe whatever story she was telling, and nobody would believe it. So the next best thing that she could do was to start going to cast members who she thought were thirsty enough to listen to the story, and whoever she thought that she could manipulate. So when she did those things, and I started finding out about what she was doing, because she was telling my own good friends who she met through us about all of this stuff that she was planning to do. So this is what she said about me. Now, y'all know I had a miscarriage. Oh God, when was that? That was in 2017. So I had a miscarriage. This is what she says on one of her posts. She says, when people have abortions and call it a miscarriage, yeah, you miscarried your legs, one in front of the other, all the way to the slaughterhouse. She sent this message to one of the producers. Then she apologizes and says, I'm sorry, I was having a moment. When he finally responds, he's like, what the F? I'm in complete shock. She said Monique has adapted a reputation amongst her friends that if you can't do something for her, you're disposable, not cool. I've wished nothing but the best for her. He said, that doesn't even sound like her. She loves you. She's been distant for a while unless she's filming. You know what? You never really know a person till they get this didn't call you? I said, I have not heard from Candace. I said, honestly, Karen,
this is the part I want y'all to hear.
She's going to bring this to reunion. I'm mixing up 2 time periods. Okay.
Anyway, so.
Let me back up. Yeah, I'm thinking about the following year after Andy's baby shower. So prior to Andy's baby shower, I was pregnant. The rumors were circulating from Gigi, the former friend. I just said her name. I didn't even want to say her name. It's like demonic saying her name. Okay, former friend goes to Sharice. Then she ends up gathering up whatever little circle. Sharice starts spreading the message to the whole group. Candace knew about all of this because she asked her for Sharice's number and she gave it to her. So the fact that she didn't understand how me and Sharice weren't clicking is absolute BS. So anyway, we going into the filming season. They wanted to bring all of this to the show. And one thing y'all know about me is that I don't play when it comes to my family. You can say whatever you want about me, but you're not going to involve my kids, my husband. That's where I draw the line. I was almost like this for season 4. I was about to not even come back because I was a high-risk pregnancy. And I was like, I don't want to be around that negative energy, and I'm carrying a baby. Like, I don't even want to do it. So everything was like, production didn't want to touch it. They were like, this is disgusting for her to even try to spread these rumors. This is nasty. They didn't want to even deal with it. It was like completely disgusting. But you had a few women on the show who wanted to bring it to camera. They were like, yeah, we're going to take her down and we're going to expose and put all of this stuff out there. They wanted to bring this nonsense to the show. We go the whole season. Candace brought up the former friend's name twice while we were filming. And I'm just looking at her like, wow, like really? Gizelle brings her up. None of that ever aired. Wasn't surprised when Gizelle did it. I mean, we're not friends and I already know she's hateful and miserable. So we go the whole season. Season's done. Now comes the baby. Now comes Andy's baby shower. They all get together. It was Candace, Gizelle, Robin, and a few other people. They all get together and they have this dinner after the shower and they begin to plot on me. So apparently Gizelle starts saying that she's going to bring this to reunion and I'm going to tell people that Chase isn't Chris's. And whoever was at the dinner was basically like, well, that's not going to fly. Then Candace spoke up and said, Chase looks just like Chris. Like nobody's going to believe that. So they had to go from a different angle, I guess. So I didn't even know about any of this until Karen called me. Karen calls me and she said, I can't believe Gizelle. And I'm like, what happened? So she's like, what do you mean what happened? All the stuff she was saying about you. And I was like, what was she saying about me? What are you talking about? She's like, wait, Candace didn't call you? I said, I have not heard from Candace. I said, honestly, Karen, Candace and I don't talk like that. I was like, we talk when we're filming. I said, but when it's off season, the only time we talk is if I reach out to her. So Karen was like, I cannot believe she didn't call and tell you. I'm like, can you please just tell me what you're talking about? She said, yeah, so Gizelle is planning to go to reunion and to tell people during the reunion that Chase isn't Chris's and that you were cheating on him and that's not his baby. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how disgusting is it, number one? Like I said, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but to talk about my child? Now, if somebody talked about any one of Giselle's daughters or even the illegitimates from her ex, she will go berserk. So to bring up my child's name when you know the mess ain't true, how low down and disgusting is that? So now we have two situations going on here. We got Karen telling me what she's telling me. Nobody else is saying anything to me. So I'm just like, okay, well, we could just go and ride this out and see what happens. Candace never came to me with it. She never told me until we were about to start filming season 5. So this is coming into season 5. Candace only told me because I asked her about it. And I said, what was about this dinner, this, that, and the other? And then she proceeds to tell me the same thing that Karen says. But she left out her part in the conversation. So apparently, she was actually cheerleading the whole conversation because she had talked to the former friend. So she's cheerleading and doing all of this stuff. So I'm finding out bits and pieces as we go along. And before anybody else asks and says anything about the whole fight, this whole situation had nothing to do with the fight. Absolutely not. One thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to talk about people's kids, and I'm not going to spread lies and rumors. The only time I ever talked any type of nonsense on this show that was gossipy was about Sherman. But guess what? That wasn't a lie. That actually happened. And I apologize for bringing that even to the forefront because it had happened so long ago. But one thing I will not do is tell lies on people. I will not sit back and try to destroy somebody's family. And I just don't play that. And I don't appreciate that people run around here protest and talk about Black Lives Matter, but they sitting here trying to destroy a whole black family off of some reality TV entertainment BS because they have nothing else to talk about. So you want to keep coming after me. So when people keep saying, oh, Monique needs self-control and she's this and she's that, at the end of the day, you get to a point where you're fed up. Now, what y'all need to understand is that I spent 2 years. 2 years. It's been 2 years since they tried to start all this stuff. And I have had to be professional and work with these heifers and still show up and put a smile on my face. So when y'all sit back and y'all saying, oh, you forgave Gizelle for what she did. No, I never forgave anything. She never brought it to me. So it was left as it was, and I never forgave that. I had to be a professional and show up and do my job. And that's what I did. Now, the problem that I had with Candace is Candace was showing me a friendly face, but then she was doing some real shady crap behind my back. So now I'm confused, and I'm like, wait, if Giselle's doing this crap, I get it. I don't fool with her. She's not my friend. I'm expecting for a person who says they're my friend, who we just patched up and said, look, we're going to do better by each other. We're going to look out. I'm expecting for that friend to consider me the same way I would consider them. And that didn't happen. So that's the problem that I have with her. And while she's sitting here on live saying my child's name, which she should not be doing, but she's a child herself, so God forgive her. While she's out here trying to clean up her mess, she's throwing everybody else under the bus, and she finally actually further clarified some of the things that I had been hearing that I didn't even know were completely true. So, you got Candace out here throwing crap, hiding her hand. You got Sharice out here throwing crap, hiding her hand. Now, no, Sharice didn't start the rumor, but she definitely contributed. And I know for a fact, her, the former friend, and another chick were literally on the phone at nights, having three-way conversations. And they were literally plotting. How disgusting. How nasty when you are a woman who has been through divorce, who has dealt with infidelity with your own husband. And from what Gizelle says, with yourself, with the fireman. Like, what the heck? And the thing that sucks the most about it is that they all know that it's some made up BS. Now, I'm going to address something about Ashley right now. So while y'all sitting back and y'all saying, oh, you didn't do this with Ashley and you moved on with Ashley. Well, guess what Ashley did? Ashley, once we made up, Ashley told me about everything that was going on. She wasn't at the dinner and she did not want to play any parts in what was going on. And every time that a camera was in her face and she was expected to start speaking on these nasty rumors, Ashley and Michael shut the crap down. And they said, we are absolutely not talking about Monique, Chris, their children, or anything else. And they shut it down. And every time she shut it down, she then called me and gave me a heads up as to what was going on. So while y'all sitting here talking about Ashley, Ashley has been more of a friend to me than Candace on a rainy day. So what else y'all need to know? So a lot of stuff be going on behind the scene. And at the end of the day, the hate is very real. And I've been saying this, and I've been trying to be the bigger person. I've been trying to just like do my part and then take my tail home. But at the point where you start trying to destroy my family and my marriage with some BS, and they need to check the credibility of the person who they're getting this information from.
And you know what's crazy? If they had facts and like real stuff, I can't be mad at them. But at the end of the day, they knew it was bogus. They knew it was a lie and literally have no information to back anything up. One thing that I stay out of the women drama. I mean, that's their show. That's their gig. It is what it is. I try to stay out of that. But at the point when people are putting my kids in their mouth and talking about my babies, my little boy ain't even 2 years old yet, just getting introduced to the world. All right? He don't even know what's going on. And you got grown people out here plotting to damage my family and my kids. Not only appreciate it. There's a lot of ugly mess going on with a lot of these people on this show that I know about.
There's nasty rumors and there's nasty truths.
You know, it's some fact stuff that I've seen with my own eyes. But you know what? I respect people's families. So some of these people out here running their mouth, they really need to pump their brakes before I get like the dude on Why Did I Get Married and say, y'all want to tell it? Let's tell it all.
When she started going on everybody.
Yeah, no, he went on everybody. And
no, her. It was the wife.
No,
he sure did.
But at the end of the day,
she was like at the end, she said, "Boom."
Yeah, she had her checkmate too. But what I'm saying is, that ain't my character to be, going after people, going after their family. This is the women's thing, and I respect that. All right, all of the stuff that Monique has been attacked on, and Monique is through jabs back. It is what it is. That's their fight.
I can do fun shade all day.
No doubt. But
I can call somebody right.
Like, that's fire. And y'all some dirty tricks. I don't fool with y'all. I'm not going to play this game and roll with this show and act like everything is hunky-dory. I wish I could turn to Bruce Jenner and slap the shit out of all of y'all right now. Because that's fire. That's a baby. All right? And y'all got babies. And I respect y'all families and I respect y'all babies. Y'all some dirty people and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. I'm pissed off right now. Bringing my baby in it, putting my baby in your mouth. Like, y'all lucky that I'm a man, because I will stomp the shit out of y'all.
And he used to do that for a living, so I wouldn't try.
I would never disrespect y'all family. But if y'all keep taking the gloves off of me, I'm telling you, I'm going to take them out back.
Yeah.
And that ain't no threat. That's just reality, because fair is fair. We've always respected, even with some of the stuff that I know for a fact.
We know a lot of stuff.
That could damage people's family, but I would never do that to y'all.
Even in this moment, I'm not even going to speak on it.
No.
Because I'm not going to do to them what they're trying to do to us. And honestly, me and Chris and our kids and our bird have enough going on in this house where we can entertain for days without having to throw somebody under the bus. Or,
I don't appreciate it. So it ain't gonna be good for me with dealing with these folks.
And after all of this, now that I really know, and I heard it out of the people's mouths, and everybody quiet now, now that I really know the whole picture, you really think these tricks gonna be up in my house ever again? Karen and Ashley are about the only two.
All right, y'all. So it's a long laugh. If you all want to hear the laugh, all you got to do is go on Miss Monique Samuel page, honey, and get the laugh. So I see Abby and everybody is like, who are these people? Girl, watch The Housewives and you will know what the fuck going on, sir. Watch Housewives. You'll know what's going on, sir. You ain't doing nothing on Sundays, girl. Go on ahead away. Come on 9 o'clock, right after P Valley. You could get your key. You could roll your kiki on P Valley, and you could get your kiki on Real Housewives of Potomac. That was Monique Samuels from Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, the situation that's going on here is, y'all know Gizelle has never seen it for Monique since she stepped on the scene in season 2. We are now in season 5. Okay, Gizelle has never seen it for Monique. Monique has done absolutely nothing to Gizelle. Nothing. Monique did nothing to Gizelle. When Gizelle first met Monique, and Monique was telling people about her life, where she come from, how she married her NFL player, and they just moved to Potomac, and this, that, and this. And then Gizelle threw a jab in there and saying, "Oh, you don't have a home?" And Monique says, "No, I have 4 actually." Gizelle threw the shade. Monique caught the shade. She threw her back. Listen. Gizelle threw a rock, Monique threw a boulder, and since then, Gizelle has never seen it for her. Now, step forward to now. For whatever reason, we don't know who Gigi is. Gigi was supposedly one of her good friends, one of her good Judies, and she got mad at Monique about something, I assume, I don't know, and then she started spreading all of these rumors and tagging producers in it. So what I'm guessing is the rumor about her having an affair with her personal trainer and then getting pregnant and her new baby, Chance, is not her husband's, Chris's. I guess that came from Gigi. And she was sending it to a lot of producers, cast members, and other friends of Monique's, okay? So Gizelle, being the miserable bum bird that she is, because Lord knows Donkey Kong Daddy, a.k.a. Jamal Bryan, don't want her because he too busy kikiing and foolalin with all of the ladies down to the church house. And I got some more tea about him. I can't wait to spill it. Don't want her. Y'all know Juan, a.k.a. Devil Dick, been dropping off dick to all of the men and women all across the Potomac and D.C., Maryland, New York, New Jersey, Philly area, and So, she miserable. And then Candace, I don't know what Candace issue is. I mean, girl, you just got married, so it ain't like you ain't got no man. You look like you living okay. So I'm not understanding what the issue is. So they all got together. Candace, Gizelle, Robin, and I don't know if Karen was there or not. After Andy's baby shower, because you remember he got a little boy now. After they had their baby shower, they all came together. And Gizelle said, well, I'm going to take this and I'm going to use this against Monique. I'm going to come to the reunion and let everybody know at the reunion that she had an affair with her personal trainer and Chance is not Chris's son. That's what she was going to do. Now, here's the reason, because I saw somebody in the chat said, well, Candace ain't do nothing. Candace went on live and told the truth. Let me tell y'all something. Candace don't get no props for telling the truth once the truth has already been out. Candace would have got more props from me had she did what Karen did, which was called her immediately, because this is what Karen did, and said, I can't believe Gizelle is going to do this. So that's when Monique, y'all heard her, Monique said, do what? Karen was dumbfounded because Candace was there. Candace and Monique put their differences aside at last year's reunion and they were starting off fresh. So because she was there, Karen just assumed Candace, supposedly being her friend, was going to call her and let her know herself what Gizelle was planning on doing with this false information. And she did not. It came from Karen. That's the real reason why Monique is so pissed with Candace. I don't care what Monique is saying. And that fight had everything to do with this, because I get it. If you're supposed to be my friend, we're turning over a new leaf, and you know this situation isn't true. I just had my son. Me and my husband are good. We're doing great. This, that, and this. Why would you not call me and let me know that this is what these birds were sitting around here trying to do to me? That's just like if the Just Us League was in a reality show, and let's say somebody don't like Ed, and the person that don't like her, I'm kind of cool with, so I still chill around her, hang around her, and then I overhear her saying, oh, well, at their reunion, this how I'm going to get back at her. I'm going to let everybody know that she was cheating with the mailman, and that's the mailman baby. And I not go tell Eddie. That's what that's like. That's what that's like. That's just like if I knew, let's say Scotty got a man, hypothetically saying, of course, and I knew that his man was running around town doing whatever, and I not say nothing to him. That's what that's like. You didn't do nothing, but you didn't do nothing. You didn't start the rumor, but you sure didn't mind being amongst everybody, kikiing and cackling about it. Won't gonna tell me anything. I was gonna be blindsided if it had not been for Karen. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by I'm not like, first of all, I get it. Misery loves company. Not only does it love it, it demands it. Gizelle's miserable. Bird Brain Robin is miserable. For whatever reason, Candace is miserable. And they want to drag everybody else down with them. But I can't even say that. It's only Monique. And I don't know why. I don't know why. All of y'all live in Potomac. All of y'all lived a good life other than Robin. All of y'all lived a good life. All of y'all lived in fancy houses. All of y'all had fancy clothes. All of y'all was going to galas. All of y'all was going to balls. I'm not under. All of y'all had husbands. All of y'all got churned, other than Candace. I'm not understanding where the hate and the disdain comes from with Monique. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. It makes no type of sense to me, none whatsoever. Thank you so much for the cash out, boo-boo. I do appreciate it. It makes no sense. I don't get it. Like Gizelle, and Gizelle, the gag is, I know all of your dirt, girl, and I ain't nobody but a little YouTuber. I only got 11,000 subscribers. But out of these 11,000 subscribers, I have had women hit me up who done messed with your man that you running around here frauding with, trying to make it seem as if that y'all are together. And girl, I got the tea. Because it's a whole nother young lady that came up in my inbox telling me about what the hell going on, what's really going on down there with him, down at that damn church, and all of these other women. You understand me? Like, it's like Gizelle, it's so much dirt I got on you. I kind of wish that this never happened. I kind of wish that it did happen the way you planned it. Because the minute that you would have did it, girl, you would have been all over Beyonce, Al Gore, and Rihanna's internet. Baby, I'd have laid you out so damn bad. Gizelle, I promise you, you would have hated my guts with all of the tea that I know of you and that man and this false relationship that y'all got going on. But you so thirsty to act like you just did this queen, like, and everybody got to bow down. Like, you want to be the Evelyn Lozada of this franchise so bad, and you never gonna be that, sir. I'm sorry to tell you, you're never gonna be that. You never gonna be that. You never gonna be the Evelyn, the Ninis, the Portias. You're not gonna be that, sir. You're not gonna be that. You're not. You're not. Stop trying. Be yourself. Let us in on the real you. I might like you then. And everybody keeps saying, getting in my inbox, oh, well, I'm Team Candace because Candace ain't shit. What friend do you... There's no way you can be my friend and be on some bull crap that Candace was on and then knowingly was going to have me blindsided. Thank you so much. Who is this girl? Money. Yes, Money Elizabeth. You preaching today. Thank you, baby, for the cash. I mean, not the cash app, the super chat, boo. I do got Cash App and PayPal, honey. You can also go down to teesprings.com/Tea-Talk Boutique for all your Tea-Talk needs. But it's like jealousy and envy is all on this show. It's all on this show. And I'm just don't understand why. I don't. So because your life is miserable and your man really don't want you, this ain't nothing but a storyline. So now you want to bring down another woman who's in a healthy marriage, who man actually want her, want to take care of her, want to do right by her. Like, Gizelle, you too old for this, girl. Ain't you 50? You way too old for this. You should be somewhere living your good life. You should be somewhere like, child, she ain't never did nothing to me. She all right with me. Like, that's how I wanted that to be Gizelle so bad. And I think that's why she's not that, because that's why I wanted to like her. Child. Hey, Raphael. It's not true. Y'all just don't like Candace, so you want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Monique is the favorite. People automatically take her side. I think Candace ain't gonna be vindicated for nothing. Who was that? Razor Finley. She not gonna be vindicated. She not gonna be vindicated because at the end of the day, she was not being a good friend to that girl. It shouldn't take for the truth to come out from somebody else for you now want to tell the truth. When you've been knowing Candace longer, I mean, knowing Monique longer. I'm with Monique. Girl, I'm side-eyeing you. Because here it is, Karen thought that you would have told me first. Even Karen was taken aback, like, Candace ain't tell you what they had going on behind your back? No. So no, Candace don't get no pass from me. It's no way you could call yourself my friend. But I got to hear this from somebody that I just met from being on the show. And I know you longer. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Candace do not get to throw the rock and have her hand in this. She didn't mind sitting amongst them two birds, being all up in the gossip, drinking and kikiing and cackling with all of them like, yeah, girl, yo, that's what you're going to do with child. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But then you're not even going to tell your friend what's up. She got to hear from somebody else. So forget Candace, girl. Go on somewhere with all that. Listen, if you got friends like that, sir, maybe that's why you used to it. But see, me, where I come from, I don't get down like that. It's no way. I could be sitting amongst a group of women that's talking about taking my best friend down, and she don't hear the information come from me immediately. Better yet, she should have been the one to shut all that down. Now, she did say, well, Gizelle, nobody will believe that story because Chase looks just like Chris. So what that sound like? That sounds like if the baby didn't look like Chris, Candace would be all down for it. Well, you can have your stance, Razor Finley, girl. I ain't got nothing to do with your stance. That's just fine. Girl, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't about to read you for your opinion. You can have your opinion. I ain't mad at it. That's just fine. But I'm sorry. There's no way I could ever be friends with a bum bitch like Candace, because what she displayed is now that we're on the outs, you want to be friends with people that I'm not cool with. You know I'm not cool with Gizelle. You know I'm not cool with Sharice. You know I'm not really that cool with Robin. And you don't mind sitting amongst them kikiing. I can only imagine the type of stuff that she was probably throwing in there. That's just on the surface. We don't really know everything that was said. Right. Right. Her and Ashley got into it bad last season. Monique and Ashley got into a bad last season. They started being cool with each other. They let it go. And then the minute they tried to get them to discuss what they had going on, Ashley and Michael shut it down immediately. Immediately. So I'm not with you, Raisin. I'm not. I mean, you can have your opinion, sis. I ain't mad at it. But, Thank you, Val. Candace is full of shit. Point blank, I could never be friends with Candace. And I'm not mad for Monique for setting up there and snatching her ass ball. Period. I ain't mad at it. I'm not. The only thing that I'm upset about is that it had to happen in front of them birds. Because by her doing that, Monique just gave Gizelle and Robin, and Candace for that matter, all the proof that they needed about her being some type of low budget, bottom of the barrel hood rat that Chris had to come in and save, and this, that, and it. Like, that's the only thing that I hate about that situation, that had to happen. Girl, I don't believe that. I don't. Listen, y'all can say whatever y'all want about Monique, but for me, Monique ain't never been no damn liar. Monique ain't never been no liar. So y'all can't get me to believe that. She only found out about that conversation from Karen. And Karen was just as shocked that Candace did not call her. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Y'all can have y'all feelings. That's fine. I ain't mad at it. Girl, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Sorry. Y'all on y'all stance. I'm on mine. Sorry. I ain't buying it. Period. Not buying it. Nope. 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 Since when Candace ain't been no liar? Because Candace has said things and done things that she's still not speaking up about, that she's still not admitting that she did. That's being a liar. At least if Monique did something, she had balls enough to be like, yeah, girl, I did. She did that with Gizelle last season down to that dilapidated house that Robin tried to fix up. And Gizelle brought something to her and she said, yeah, I said it because that's how I felt at the time. Right. But that's my whole point. Y'all are missing it. It should not have been Karen that called her first. It should have been her friend that called her first. That's my point to y'all. Y'all keep saying, well, she called after Karen. I don't. First of all, that's just like that's me and Mimi, my best friend, and a whole nother woman. If I heard it from a whole nother source, but not my best friend first, and you were there, I'm going to have an issue. Like, well, girl, why you ain't call? Not even why you ain't call me. Why you ain't shut all that down? Girl, why you ain't call me while this shit was going on? I would have been putting on my shoes, tying my hair up in a nasty bun, and putting Vaseline on my face and wearing my Timberlands, and I'm on my way out the door. Y'all are missing the point. Forget the fact that she called after Karen. That's my problem. Right there. No. I don't know what type of friendships that y'all are in, but it sure couldn't have been me and my best friends, and they was sitting amongst a group of people that planned on plotting on me. Girl, they'd have called me right then and there, had me listening in while I'm on my way with my Timberlands on, ready to stump a mud hole in somebody. The hell y'all talking about? I don't know what type of friendships y'all on, but girl, I don't want it. Nope. And then and that made it even worse. She failed to mention everything that's my point. That's why a lot of people do not like Candace, because she throws the rock, has her hand, and to cover her ass, she throws other people up under the bus. No. Like, y'all just don't get it. Y'all keep missing the point. I understand she called. Congratulations. But why you ain't call me first? Why you ain't shut that down and then call me? Why you ain't call me and let me ear hustle? So after I'm done stumping mud holes in these birds, I can explain to the cops why I did it. This happened to me last year. A broad that wanted to mess with my husband tried to spread a rumor saying that I was cheating. She went and told my bestie instead of my bestie hitting me up, she went with it. That's my thing. She had no business going along with it, sitting amongst them, listening to the whole conversation, because it makes it look sketchy. It makes it look sketchy. And it made it look sketchier when Karen called me thinking I already knew about it. Monique said, girl, what the hell are you talking about? What sit down? What talk? What this? What that? I don't know what you're talking about. She told the truth after Monique asked her about it. That's my problem. I shouldn't have to ask you nothing like that. Girl, if you my friend, that's not something I need to ask you about. You should have came to me and told me yourself. Girl, listen, you might want to watch your back because those birds plotting on you. Now, you ain't heard it from me, but them birds plotting on you, sir. You better watch your back. Yeah, like all of y'all just want me to like Candace, and y'all, all of y'all, not all, some of y'all just want me to be on Candace's side. I'm not on Candace's side with this. And this is the precise reason why I just never saw it for Candace. I know a snake in the grass hole when I see one. I'm 32 years old. I done met plenty of snake in the grass ass people to know one when I see one. You heard it? Thank you, boo. Yes, BB Kent, this is a good live. You're helping my day go to work. I love you. I love you too, boo boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's my whole thing. Like, I could never sit amongst a group of people and allow them to just straight up bash my friend and make up lies and stories, fairy tales, falsehoods, and fallacies, and I just sit there and kiki right along with them. No. Heck no. Where they do that at? Not over here. That's why I don't have many friends. Trust and loyalty are huge for me. Me too. Me too. That's right. That's right. If Monique ever leaves the show, Gizelle and Robert will turn their backs on her. Of course. Of course. Of course. And ain't that funny? The two birds that got them that's sitting under all the shade trees are the ones that's setting up trying to plot on another woman and her family. Like, and that's my thing. You can say whatever you want about. I'm with her. You can say whatever you want about me. I'll read you down for filth. Don't drag my husband. Don't drag my kids. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's one thing to tell a small little white lie. This lie could have very well messed up this girl's home. And it's a good thing that Monique has a good man that's not gonna just fall for the BS for TV. That's the real reason why they mad. That's the real reason why they mad. They don't have a Chris. That's probably what it is, child. Monique, they probably want your man, sir. You better be careful because they probably want your man. All right? Gizelle, look, we already see what Gizelle got going on. And you know, Robin, girl, poor Robin. Like, and I wanted to like Robin too, but I would be looking at Robin sideways too. Because at the end of the day, girl, I never really did nothing to you. And yeah, everybody will probably bring up the Sherman thing, but this is the thing why I don't care about what she said about Sherman. Like she said, for one thing, it was the truth. And for two, Gizelle has been a bully to that girl. Not only that, Gizelle don't mind telling everybody else's business to everybody else. Gizelle don't have no problem with that. Much like how she didn't mind on the episode, y'all saw it in her confessional, she didn't mind telling why Monique really don't see it for Sharice. That right there was the proof in the pudding. She didn't mind spreading that girl business. That's why when she said what she said about Sherman, I didn't care. Oh well. What goes around comes around. What's good for the goose is good for the geese. And if you can sit up and spread everybody else's business, why can't nobody spread yours? The only friend you need are the voices in your head. Prophet Made, I'm not dealing with you. Thank you for the cash out, boo. I said thank you for this cash out, boo. Mwah. I appreciate you, love, bud. Right, T. They hate Monique because her husband loves her. Juan cheated their whole marriage, and Jamal was effing everything, plus down in the church. Child. I'm trying to limit down on the cussing a little bit because I would like this live to get monetized because YouTube is cray. So if I say F and then I let it slip out here and there, but I ain't gonna give y'all too much. But it's just like that's my whole thing about Gizelle. You cannot sit here and try to throw stones at nobody glass house, girl, because I got your life in my hands, girl. I got your life in my DMs and my Gmail. So I can't wait to spread it. Oh my God, I can't wait to spread it. I can't wait. And I'm going to tag all of my blogger friends in it. They all going to set up and spread it. And then it's going to get all around. I can't wait to do it. It said in the Bible, the people that you be trying to cast down, they wind up being your stepping stone, whatever. Abby know what I'm saying. Candace is the one with Gizelle batteries in her back since last season. Girl, Robin and Gizelle probably thought that their looks was going to keep a man. Newsflash is they're just not that into you. I'm so weak, Dominique. It's just like that's just something I would never do. It don't matter how much I don't like a person. I'm not going to sit up and drag their family and their children into that mess. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit around and plot. Because first of all, I may dislike you, but I don't hate you enough to take time out of my day to sit down and try to plot on how to take you and your family down. I ain't got no energy for that. Gotta make your enemies a footstool. Thank you, question and research. That's what I was trying to say. Gotta make your enemies your footstool. Sure would. And then I had somebody in the chat got upset because he called them tricks or something. They are tricks. I saw it in the comments. So he calling black women tricks? Hell yeah. I'm calling them tricks. What's the difference? They are tricks. They tricks. You can't call yourself a real woman when you're trying to take down another woman and their kids, when you got kids. And Monique was right. If anybody said anything about Gizelle's daughters, she will be in an uproar. It'll be a big deal. She's not going to want to be around. She's going to harp on it every which way from here to the reunion. A huge deal. A huge deal. Same thing with Robin. Anybody talk about her boys, it would be a huge deal. But because it's Monique, it's okay. No, no, move around. They better leave Chris alone. Chris was in the NFL. They better leave Chris alone. They better leave Chris alone because she got a real man. They better leave Chris alone. They better leave Chris alone. I'm trying to tell y'all something. They better leave that man alone. They better leave that man alone. They better leave that man churn alone. I'm with Monique. Talk about me. Your issue is with me. Chris, my kids, they ain't do nothing to you. Your issue is with me. They are tricks. They deserve it. Sure do. Hey, Natasha Brown, what you got going on, sir? It's just, it's terrible. But y'all, that laugh was long. Monique probably sprayed. And what I love about Monique and Chris is that we're all the same. They know way more dirt than I do. I just got the surface stuff on Gizelle. I'm more than sure Monique and Chris know a plethora of dirt that will bury Gizelle and Robin for that matter. And even they still got class and sense and tact about themselves that they still not going to do that. They're not going to stoop down to her level. That's another reason why I respect her and her husband, because we all think alike. I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. They could do it, and they're not going to do it. That's how you can tell adults from children. You better than me. I'm trying to destroy your bloodline. Oh, dear God, Prophet made, not the bloodline. Some of the shows, Gizelle's daughter's hair wasn't even combed. I was like, wow, Cole's world, you's a mess. Chris seemed like the type he'll go find everybody's husband and knock them. You better believe it. That's why I said they better leave that man alone. They better leave that man alone, and they better leave his children alone. Much like he said, if y'all go in on my wife, I stay out of women business. And he does. He does. He not Peter Thomas. You understand me? He not the Peter Thomas. He stay out of the woman stuff. They could be arguing with his wife back and forth. You never hear him come up, be all in the midst of that, because that ain't got nothing to do with him. But when you bring in his children, Papa Bear gonna have to step up. See, now it done went too far for Chris. I love Chris. Now it done went too far for him. And now he got to speak up and protect what's his. And I'm not mad at him for doing it. How he went down there and smacked fire out of Gizelle and Robin, I'd have turned the blind eye. I'm not calling no Po 9. I'm not calling the cops. I'm not calling the red and blue disco lights. I ain't doing none of that. Grandma, because I'm going to flip my ponytail around and be on my phone like this here, girl. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know why she crying. I don't know why she crying. I don't know what happened. Girl, I was in my phone. Period. Chris Samuels remind me of Byron Scott. I'm out of y'all business till y'all get too personal. Exactly. Exactly. Just like my good sis El Teddy always say, girl, they ain't nothing but the bottom feeders and cellar dwellers of Potomac. Okay? That's why. Monique mad because she had to downsize her house. And Robin mad because she's still living in that starter-ass tool shed that they call a townhouse. They mad. They jealous. They envious. Not the ponytail. I would listen. If I was there and he walked up on them and just straight up backed them, I'm going to whip my ponytail like this and I'm going to be in my phone. And when the police come to question me, I don't know what y'all questioning me for, because I ain't seen, I don't know. That man was not in his business. I don't know what that woman talked about. I sure would. I sure would. I ain't got nothing to do with it, honey. Don't come asking me. I ain't seen Jack. Pamela James ain't seen Jack. I'm here. That's why I be with it. Straight up. And while Gizelle playing and Robin for that matter, they bet because Candace already smelt what Monique cooking. Gizelle and Robin, especially Robin, Girl, you not about that life. You better leave that woman alone. Go find y'all some bit. See, Gizelle, what happened to your makeup for women of color? What happened? Like, if y'all are busy doing something, you don't have time to sit up and plot. Do y'all know how much time and energy and effort it takes to set up and plot to try to destroy somebody? Where is your makeup line, sir? Girl, quiet as kept. You wear too much damn makeup. I felt like that was the wrong profession for you to go into if you was going to do something. Now, if you had a clothing line or a hairline or something, I wouldn't be too totally upset about it, because I mean, you got a little bit of style and your hair do be laid. You know that I probably would have went up for it. And Robin, like, girl, you supposed to be somewhere busy flipping houses. Like, y'all supposed to have too much time on y'all hands to sit up and try to plot on somebody. That's how I know y'all hoes don't do nothing for real. Much like Monique said, Gizelle, you sit up and live off the tithes and offerings of that of Donkey Kong Daddy, aka Jamal Bryant, and Robin, you just, girl, Robin, I don't know what to say about you, Robin. I really don't. I don't know what to say about you, sir. I want to feel sorry for you, but I just can't, because it's stuff like this why I can't feel sorry for you. Hey, boo, this is Real Housewives of Potomac, Monique Samuels. You know, it's terrible. Like and anything for a storyline, anything for a storyline, anything for a check, anything. Like, sometimes you just got to have principles about yourself. Dear Lord Jesus, what's good, El Teddy? Sometimes you just got to have some type of principles and morals about yourself. Like, there's no way I could be on a reality show and do something like that to somebody. I don't care how much I don't like them. There's just no way I could sit up and plot and scheme to try to make it seem as if this woman cheated on her and that ain't the man. But, like, do y'all know how detrimental that is? You said Robin forcing Devil Dick to marry. I believe it. I believe it. I don't bit more believe nothing changed about Devil Dick than the man up there in that moon. I don't buy it. The only thing that changed about Juan is that now he run around here looking like me with the facial hair that I honestly wish he would cut off. He look a whole lot better with it off than he do with it on. But then again, I guess Robin wouldn't want that. Because he get that and he start looking youthful again. Child, he going to be back to his old ways. This is why I was a little disappointed at how Monique was allowing Gizelle to put a battery in her back and forth. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Like, okay, I never heard. I mean, not to watch it. Thank you, love. Good morning. You like I said, Sandra, honestly, you should watch it. Like, I understand. Y'all think that Potomac is like Atlanta, and I promise y'all it's not. I mean, besides what they got going on right now, this is some Atlanta stuff. But the show itself is not, it's really not like Atlanta. It's much more enjoyable and friendly on the eyes than Atlanta. I promise you. And it's new because it's only in the 5th season. So, how you doing, Scotty? What's going on? Scotty, did you get the tea, sir? Did you get the tea about Monique Samuels? For everybody that's just coming in, I'm going to give y'all a cliff note. Monique went live last night to explain why she's so upset with Candace, Gizelle, and Robin, for that matter. Now, she don't have a problem with Wendy. She said, we got to watch the rest. You was looking for it. It's on her Instagram. Go to Miss Monique Samuels. It's the first thing. I'm getting it to you now, Teddy. So last night, she went live to discuss the situation between some girl named Gigi. Basically, Gigi is the one that started the rumor about her supposedly having sex with her personal trainer and baby Chance not being hers, and that Sharice didn't start it, but she contributed to the rumor, and how Candace, Robin, Gizelle was sitting around at the Bravo Andy baby shower, and Gizelle said that she was going to bring up at the reunion about her affair, alleged, and that baby Chance wasn't theirs. And Candace was there for it. And she's upset with Candace because she had to hear that from Karen first, and not Candace, one. And two, Candace really did not tell her entire role that she played in all of that, trying to take her down, basically. And Chris let it be known, they come for his family again. He gonna take some cleats and stump a mud hole and all of them. And I believe every word of it. Star, you said I'm dumb. Why am I dumb? Star Heather, why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? Explain it to me, sis. Why am I dumb? What makes me dumb? All they do is hate on Monique. That's all they do is, I don't understand, Scotty. So she went live to basically let it all out there as to why she has the problems that she has with Candace, Robin, and Gizelle, and how everybody is trying to get her to basically try to add Ashley to that. But she went on live and said Ashley and Mike were the only ones that, when producers tried to get them to talk about family and this, that, and this, they were the only ones that said, no, we're not doing that. We're not speaking on that woman's husband, her family, none of that. And they called her immediately afterwards. I'm not sis, cause you. I'm not understanding what you're saying, Star. What makes me dumb? You call me dumb, and I want to know what makes me dumb. Oh, because you not sis. Well, what are you? Because your name is Star Heather. And I don't know too many bruhs named Star Heather. So I'm dumb because I called you sis. I thought you were sis because your name is Star Heather. But I guess, girl, Monique said that the rumor mill had a major effect on her marriage. I could only imagine. You know, Chris's mama really don't mess with Monique, so I could only imagine. That's a whole nother thing. Because Gizelle saw how, when was it? The second season, I believe it was, when she had that house party, and Chris's mama was just completely rude, disrespectful, out of pocket about this woman. Like, that's my point. Well, I think Gizelle been in cahoots with Candace the whole time. That's why she always bringing Monique T to Candace. And I'm with it, Teddy. I'm with it. I do think Gizelle has been in cahoots with Candace. I think she's been in cahoots with Candace for a long time. If your enemy's comfortable with talking about you around them, check your friend. You better believe it. You better believe it. That's what I said. And I put y'all up in it. I said, there's no way that I could be y'all friends. And we all friends. Just Us League. We all friends. We family. We brothers, sisters. There's no way I could be in the presence of somebody that's straight up dogging El Teddy. And I just sit there and kiki and cackle and go along with it. And then he not hear it from me. He heard it from somebody else. But he knew that I was there. They gonna catch it and I'm gonna catch it. And I will understand while I'm catching it. Gizelle should have been dragged instead of Candace, child. I can't with Candace and Gizelle. Honey, like my grandma said, you got to watch the dog that brings you the bone. Come through. Oh, your mama old school. I ain't heard that in a long time. I ain't heard that in a long time. That is the truth. Watching the tea spill, that is the truth. That is the truth. And now that it done come out, now Candace wants to go on live and try to speak her truth and tell the truth when you're not really telling the truth. Because I'm more than sure Candace was setting up, kikiing and cackling and trying to throw in her little tidbit too. I know a snake in the grass when I see one, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. El Teddy never watched a nary piece of an episode. And even he felt that way about Candace. He already said, I don't see it for her. I already could tell she ain't shit. I can't sit at the table with folks talking about my friend. I'd be like Trey Womack. Well, let's call my friend. Exactly. Let's call my friend. Like what K. Michelle said, the lighter the eyes, the bigger the lies. You better believe it. This is why I don't understand why the people, meaning the viewers, hate Monique so much this season. Right. I don't get it. Candace will be drugged early, often, and affirmatively on my review. Not affirmatively says, Lord God, I done started some. Lord G, well, hey, she deserved it. Teddy, I ain't mad at it. I listen, I'm gonna get a good kiki off of all of the reads and gags you gonna give her. I'm gonna get a good kiki. I promise you, I'm gonna get a good kiki. I promise you, I will. My thing is, people come bring me mess that somebody said. I don't want to know what the people said. I want to know what you said, because one person can't hold the gossip session alone. See, that's my point. That's my whole why I just don't see it for Candace. Girl, what you say? What did you do to defend me? What did you be like, oh no, y'all, I ain't about to be a part of this. And I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm about to tell my homegirl what's going on. So when she come at y'all with her Vaseline ready to get it on, y'all know why. You know, like I get it. All these housewives should have an orgy and get the frustration. Profit. See, y'all got to know something. I do have a lot of straight male subscribers, and this is just what I got to deal with this hetero nonsense, child, that I'm allowing on my channel, messing around with Profit Made. Robin need to mind her own business and worry about what her man, woman, wife. I can't. I cannot. I can't. I'm not. I won't. I refuse. But you right, bro. That's my issue. That's my whole issue. Y'all worried about the wrong things. Because both of y'all are in a messed up situation that y'all would not want none of y'all daughters in. Y'all wouldn't want y'all daughters in the type of arrangements and situationships that y'all are in. I don't even want it for y'all. So I know, and I don't need fool with y'all, and I don't even want it for y'all. So I know y'all wouldn't want it for y'all daughters. Ever since Monique kept it real about Sherman, Gizelle wanted revenge. Sherman didn't see it for you. Gizelle, right. Sherman, and this is the whole thing. I never understood why she was so upset about that. Because she always sit up amongst people and spread people tea. So, but you can do it, but can't nobody spread your tea. You spreading tea is fine. But when somebody spreads your tea, oh, it's a huge problem. And now you got this vendetta against them and you just don't see it for them like that. Girl, bye. Move around. Move around. Girl, no, that ex-husband don't. Lord, I want to give this woman tea so bad. Lord, why did you have to give me integrity? Because I promise y'all, if I ain't had no integrity, baby, I got so much tea in this phone. I promise you, y'all, it will break the internet. It will bust the internet wide open. And this will be the perfect time to do it. Because we only in what? About to be the third episode of Potomac, baby. It would bust the internet by storm. But because I got integrity and it's trusted information, I at least want them to give me the green light. Now, if they give me the green light, oh baby, I'm a stool pigeon. All I want is the green light. Oh, I'm not gonna do it, Miss Witt. Trust me, I would have been did it, girl. I would have did it soon after this. I would have did it soon after this. I'm not gonna do it, but if they give me the green light, I'm not responsible for my actions. Only if they give me the green light. I mean, Monique and Wendy are the only ones with real and stable marriages on the show. Jealous much? Exactly. And she did mention Wendy. She said she don't know much about Wendy. She said, so she not putting Wendy into that. She said she just going to wait and see to watch the episode with everybody else. But she ain't said nothing about Wendy because, you know, Wendy just got there, I assume. And, T, put your integrity in the back pocket for free. Nope, I can't. I can't. Because at the end of the day, these women are established. And I don't want to name drop or I don't want to say nothing that somebody be like, wait a minute, that story sound familiar. That story sound like my home girl. I don't want to do that because I already see what that's going to lead. But if they give me the green light, well, just put the word allegedly in front of it and blur out the part. No, no, I'm not going to do that. No. Why Gizelle always hates a women? Why? This is not Hampton University. She can't get out of it. Gizelle went to Hampton. I believe it because I know how them dusty hoes in Hampton used to do. Not all of them. Majority, though. I know how they get down. See, shit, AKA, I know how them AKAs get. Girl, don't get me started. Let me go take this Greenleaf review. If you still on, bro, I get back. All right. I still got to take mine. What time is it now? So I got time before I got to get out of here to do my Greenleaf review. Tell me I said no. No. Gizelle is the Peking Green tribe. Oh, I already know she AKA. I already know that. I ain't know she went to Hampton though, but I already knew she was an AKA. That's how them AKAs get down. See, that's why I don't fool with a lot of AKAs. Some of them are cool. I'm not saying this about all the AKAs. I'm not. But majority of them are just like Gizelle. That's why I get down with the Zetas and my Delta sisters. You know, I deal with the SG Rose before I deal with a lot of these AKAs because I just don't got time. Gizelle image is damaging. Her being the first lady again. She not the first lady, y'all. It's fake. All right, trust me. Gizelle is not the first lady. And I can't tell y'all that. Gizelle ain't nobody first lady. Period. Gizelle and Robin are both some weak ass, but they are. They basically gave you the real life by giving you their tea. They gave me the tea for a reason. And I'm not going to put their business out until they tell me it's okay. You could go ahead and use it. Just don't tell my name, but you could tell my story. Then that's when I'm going to do it. Until then, no. But trust me, I got a feeling towards this season, one of them is going to come to me and be like, go ahead and get that hoe together. And baby, I'm going to be up here quicker. I promise you I'm going to be up here so damn quick. Monique and Karen are the only housewives that live in Potomac, Maryland. The others live outside. Child. Robin Hood's storyline since day one has been we broke and he won't marry he won't marry me. I'm so weak at y'all right now, I swear. Sherman disappeared from Gizelle, literally into thin air. That man got the cookie and dip. He did not want Gizelle. Gizelle is miserable. She miserable and she lonely, and she wants friends by any means necessary. And if she can't have friends the right way, she's gonna try to bully you into a friendship. That's another thing that I don't like about Gizelle. Thank you so much, baby girl, for the cash shabu. Mwah, mwah. I appreciate it. But look, y'all, I've been up here for an hour and I had a lot of fun with y'all, but I kind of gotta like rewatch Greenleaf and get this video out to y'all, or at least let it be processing so that I can get y'all Greenleaf sometime today. But thank you guys so much for being up here with me early. I know it's early in the morning, but this was the only time I had to do this. I just wanted to give y'all this piece of hot, quick tea so that y'all heard it from around here. And so y'all can say, why ain't nobody tell you? Why y'all ain't know? Y'all know the situation that's going down. If you have not seen Real Housewives of Potomac, it comes on every Sunday at 9 o'clock. 9 or 8. 9 or 8. If it don't come on at 8, it come on at 9. Okay. So definitely make sure to go and watch it so y'all could be up with everything that's going on, because I got a feeling it's going to be more to talk about as this season go on, and I want y'all to understand what's going on. So I love you all. Y'all be safe, be good, be blessed. Holla at y'all later.